sure how you'll receive it. Today I'm gonna speak to you about brain injury. What is brain injury? When do you get a brain injury? What does it do to you? And how do you not get a brain injury? So it's pretty confusing to those of you who haven't a clue. Like, I'm sure all of you know what a brain injury is, to the degree where it makes you act kind of stupid and you can't really remember things all that well, and your mind just kind of jumps out there. But I will tell you all what it is. So, it is just that, an injury to the brain. I mean, it's a direct impact, it's a breach of the skull, it is an electric shock, or some other wave. Pressure is something as simple as a concussion. When you are jerked forward and back, or not even back, your brain bounces. It hits your head like your skull, and that does bruise it, or sometimes it'll get the back, or it'll even go to the side. And in both circumstances, you get a concussion. Something as minor as that is a brain injury. I mean, imagine, I'm sure you've all had a bruise when you fall, when you hit something, when someone hits you. I mean, we've all had bruises. And those bruises are very similar to what happens to your brain. Also, you get cuts. We've all had scrapes, cuts when you're cutting some vegetables for supper, or when you're cleaning your fish, or anything of that sort. And that's what can happen to your brain. It's what happened to mine. And when you break a bone, it's more serious. However, compared to breaking your skull, say, it's simple. Breaking an arm or a leg, how many of you guys have done that? Because it isn't a fun thing to do. But imagine that times about 30. Because when you break your skull, you have such larger impacts out of the situation. So then we are faced with the question about what does a brain injury mean? Now you all know what a brain injury means. Do you know what one is? Your brain is what controls each movement. When, say, you pick something up, like this highlighter, for example, that is a movement controlled by the brain. But many times those movements are distorted in ways that few people understand. It's called ataxia. See, it's very similar to, do you see this shakiness? I I cannot write for that reason. That is not entirely true. I can write, however, writing legibly is something different.